Okay, so a few days ago, I did a post on Instagram, Twitter, the community tab on YouTube, and in the Sister and Zatima Facebook groups I have. But I just want to focus on the Instagram one because I'm shocked. This post has over 2,000 likes and a good amount of comments, and it's been liked by a lot of cast members from across the board in the Tyler Perry studio, universe, if you will. But I basically said, you know what? Earlier in the day, I watched a few episodes of My Wife and Kids on TV, and I was thinking to myself, well, Zatima is kind of like the modern day Martin, and that's about the love that a young couple shares going through the ups and downs. And then we have My Wife and Kids, which is more of a, you can argue, like a mature show in the sense of, hey, instead of a young couple trying to figure it out, you have a married couple with children who are trying to go through the ups and downs of parenthood, but at the same time maintaining the flame that keeps their marriage thriving. And a few months ago, finishing up the book We Over Me, considering like the Dead Ass podcast, the vlogs, the YouTube channel that the Ellises have, I would not be surprised, or I would love to see, not it doesn't have to happen right now, years from now, but to see some kind of like a My Wife and Kids like show. Some people got the impression I was saying like, no, don't remake the series. It's like, no, that's not what I'm saying, but a My Wife and Kids like show where you have a husband, a wife, their kids, and raising them with the challenges that come from, oh man, we got a teenager now, or our little baby is no longer a baby anymore, stuff like that. Kind of like the Bernie Mac show in a sense, where it's going to be a comedic kind of sitcom show, but it's going to have heart and the love of a black family be the message of the series. And given the comedic chops that Devale has, I'm not saying that the show has to have any of the Ellises in it. What I'm saying is it would be wild to see like a black sitcom centered around a black family that's loosely based off of the Ellises themselves. And I think that would be pretty cool because of the fact that it would feel like a true evolution. Like, think about it this way. Tisha Campbell went from playing Gina to My Wife and Kids. And if I remember correctly, I think, what's that channel? Comedy Hype said that, or was it Tisha Campbell that said this? Or I forgot. Either way, originally, Damon Wayans did not want Tisha Campbell to play Jay because he felt like everybody would only see Gina. But then she eventually got the role and knocked it out of the ballpark. And it makes sense. You wanted the show to set itself apart from Martin. You didn't want everybody, oh, that's Gina. And when you really watch the show, I remember a couple years ago seeing it online, like Black Love, like memes and whatnot of the comparison. Okay, who is better, Gina and Martin or Jay and Michael? And then when you grow as a kid, oh, it's Martin and Gina. But as an adult, it's like, nah, it was Michael and Jay, because Martin and Gina was toxic as hell. Michael and Jay, that was real love right there. Yeah, it had its struggles. Jay could be a bit overbearing at times. Michael could be a bit much himself, but at the same time, they truly had that love. And what was it? I think that Junior, she was pregnant at like the prom or something like that, so she couldn't even go to prom. But as the years went on, they truly made it through the struggles. There's still struggles now and then, but they work together to make it through. And I definitely feel like they're the couple to aspire to be, instead of a Martin and Gina, where it was just definitely a lot of toxic masculinity there on Martin's part. But I think that when it comes to the Devale family, they had the Devale family vacation they had a few months ago, where I think it's like 5 episodes on their, not their YouTube channel, I don't think, but on like the Discover channel or something. I remember doing a video on it, and I was like, yeah, that would be pretty cool. I mean, to some extent, think about it this way: Bernie Mac, the Milk and Cookie sketch he did, he played the main role in his show, which was based off that sketch. And it's kind of like, Robin Harris with Bebe's Kids. That was a sketch that became the black classic movie Bebe's Kids, where Robin Harris was in there and he had a bunch of, characters. I feel like maybe if they wanted to, with Devale's comedic chops, Devale could be the star of that sitcom, and he can have a TV wife and, 3 to 4 kids. Now, would they all be sons like in real life? Would they throw a daughter into the mix to, create a different dynamic? They could, or they could keep it exactly like it, where it's like you got Devale or Devale's character, where you have a character portraying the role that Devale has in real life. or like I said, with the comedic chops he has, I could see Devale Ellis as the main person in that sitcom, a TV wife, and then a bunch of kids. Or like I said, if it's years later and Devale isn't, as young, or at the same time, he's got a lot of shit going on, so he won't be able to be in front of the camera all that often. He picks an actor with, enough charisma and whatnot to portray him, someone to portray his lovely wife and his kids, and go from there. So that's what I was saying. I'm not saying you need to do a copy and paste with a little bit of editing of My Wife and Kids. I was saying that it would be cool if somewhere down the road there is a My Wife and Kids like program based on the Ellis family. Even better, We Over Me. That felt like, damn, I feel like this could be the script of a show. And truth be told, it kind of is, because it's based on the life of the Ellises. These two work together to create this great book. And on top of that, they talk about their life and their marriage, to the public through their, social media platforms and their live shows and whatnot. So they can literally, it's kind of like Steve Harvey's Think Like a Man. That book became a movie. I didn't really like the second one all that much, so I'll just say a movie. I feel like We Over Me definitely could set the foundation of a potential show or movie itself. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.